Hi, we created this in the last video. So in this video, we're going to be making an Instagram design right from scratch. So what I'll do, I'm just going to click here to add a new page. Okay. So I'm going to set the background of my page to something blue. Okay. And also, I'm actually creating something of two column. So I'll go to elements. So let me quickly show you what we are building together. So if I come down here, and as you can see, this is what we are going to be building together. So this is basically, you can use this for any type of product, but this is used for a backpack uh, for unisex. We've highlighted some things here, just some selling points. We have a button here that says shop now, 50% discount, and our IG. We have our phone number, our website, and our address. So we're going to head back to our Canva. Then as you can see, we need to make this guy here. So I'm going to take myself to elements. I'll click on shape, and I will draw the shape here. As you can see, okay, maybe this is too much. Let's go back. Okay, that's great. So we're going to change this to okay, so let's go to color. So you can change the color here. Let's go to color, and let's make it 0097B2. So that is the color. Okay, and for the background, I want to change that to, that is for this one. I'll click on this, I'll click on color. So this is what we're currently using. I'll come down here, I'll change it to 0cc 0df. Okay, this making sense. So we need our logo right here. Of course, you can put your brand color, you can put this color. And for the logo, I'll go to elements, I'll search for red logo. It's gonna give me, I think it's graphics. Okay, so you can basically use anything here. I'll go ahead with this one. Just gonna reduce it to small. I'm gonna place it here. Okay. So I have a text here that says my Instagram handle. So say at whatever your Instagram handle is. Okay, so we're going to move that up here. Okay, so then I want to show you this. So as you can see, so this, you can see the box, kind of like a square. So this is telling us so this is basically core ruler. So this is telling us the position of our text, how it is positioned. Is it very well positioned? So I'm going to position it down here. Okay, because I want everything else to start from this place. So that is where I want everything else. So I'm going to change the font for this. I'm going to go Poppins. So that is the fonts that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to change the font size to 21. Let's do 26. About it, I'm gonna give that board. Okay, so coaching by pair. So we already have that, and So the next thing for us to do is to actually write the main story, which is the name of the bag. I'll click on adding heading. So this basically says backpack, which is everything in capital letter. Okay, so we drag it there. So of course we just want to maintain this left margin. We want to maintain that. I'm going to shove it down a little bit, and we're going to search for the font. So we're going to be using Velo, and we're going to make the font size to be 83. Okay, so we have these two. Okay, so we're gonna make a duplicate, so I'll just click here, duplicate, and this is gonna be for unisex, so we're going to reduce the font size, and also we're going to apply some letter spacing, and also the color needs to change. I think we get the color from somewhere here, and I think we should definitely do that. So we're going to reduce this font size to 60. Okay, so this is 60. I'll click outside, I'll click inside. Okay, so for the color, I'll click here, then I'm going to click this color, then so the color is going to be 9F2928. Of course, you can use any color. So I'm just trying to use the color from here, and we have this for unisex, and also we want to apply some letter spacing. So if I click on spacing here, I can space this a little bit. Okay, of course I'll select this, I'll click on this, use shift, so you press shift, hold shift, click here, so you've kind of make a border around the two, a boundary around the two. So you've selected these two elements, and you can right click and say align elements to the left. Okay, and if you can remember, we want to maintain this margin here, and of course we can select this, use shift again, click on this, can make it like this instead. Okay, so we have the two. So we want to make a list of some items. So if I come back here, you can see new color, long lasting, theft proof, for travelers, and side pocket. So I can say I want to make a text box, and I can start typing those things. So first of all, we have new color. I think the color should be like that. We have long lasting, theft proof, and we have for travelers, side pocket. Okay, so I can click outside, click here again, then I'll select bullets. As you can see, we have our bullets. Then I'm going to select alignment to left. Okay, so now we need to style that. So we need to style this, and we need to first of all change the font size. We use now of course that is the name of the font size. we use now, and we're going to change this to 25. Yeah, and also we're going to either leave the color like that, or we're going to, because black is still black, but sometimes you want to make sure that you are actually using black, as in 000, which is the real black. So you can see what we have here. This is black, so we're going to leave that. And also we can have our arrow here. If I come back here, you can see we have this arrow and we have a text inside the arrow. So I'll go back to elements, then I'm going to search for arrow. So basically have everything that you need with Canva. If I go back to this place, and of course it has to be a shape. If I go, this is it. Click outside, come back here. Okay, we want to make some spacing there, and okay, you can click on shape, and you get to see many other things, and this is the one we're currently using, so you can change the shape if you want to. So I'll go back here, and I'm going to reduce this to the points that I have the width to be 204 and the height to be 49. Okay, so we have the width like that. I can easily reduce the height to be 49. Okay, so we have this. So I'm going to change the color to black, and of course we're going to have a text inside. I'll take text, and I'll add a text box. I want to call this shop now. That is what I want to call this. Okay, so I kind of reduce the size to 16, because we don't want this to be too big. Then we want to change the font and the font size. So yeah, we have the font size. We want to change the color to white. Okay, right there. And we want to change the fonts to, so let's go Poppins, which is the color, the font size we use for this actually. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so we need our bag or whatever you are selling basically. And before we do that, we want to quickly duplicate the shape. Click plus, we'll bring it here, and I'll click on shape. Then I can change that to this, or probably this. So this is, or maybe this. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. If I come here, you can see this is what we're trying to create, and I can try to reduce that, and color, go to color, give it white, and here we have off and 50%. So we're gonna just duplicate this plus and say off, and we have to reduce that. We can't let it be too big, so we're going to change this to 24. So we have 24 there, and we'll move it here. Okay, so I can use this guy to sort of rotate it, and I'm going to leave it like this. Oops. Okay, I can control and scroll in or out, so that will work, so I can see where I'm seeing what I'm doing very well. And if you're on MacBook just like myself, you can use Command and scroll up and down. So we have this. I'm just going to duplicate this for the second one that we call 50%, of course, any discount. So for this one, we're going to be using font size of 41, which is the size 41, and we're going to making the color to be black. Oops, the color black. Okay, we just want it to fit and the shift inside. Okay, I may try to enlarge this so that my 51 can fit right in. Okay, okay, so we have this just like that. I think we made it too big. So basically what I do, we used 22%, basically 22%. Okay, so we need our bag here. I can just say bag pack blue. I don't know, because we're gonna have a result. Oops, where did I click? Okay, so we want to look for something similar. So let's go to our design. We have this. I don't know, can you show me? Can't find that. I search for. Well, you can just go ahead with something, but what I'll do is I'm going to, try to bring it in from my system. Bring it in, bring it back. I don't know, I can't just recall, so let me look for it. You get a link to download this image in the description, but I want to show you something. So we're going to be using this image, and as you can see, it is having background. Checking our design, no background. So if I click on edit image, Canva needs you to subscribe or to upgrade your account before you can use the background remover function. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for remove the grid. So this allows you to remove background from any image, basically. So you're going to find the link to download this image in the description. So I send that in, then I get this, so I can easily download, and I can go back to my design. You can get rid of this, of course, and I can do import. So this is our image. Okay, so we're going to have this right here, and maybe reduce a little bit. Okay, great. So if you check my design, we have this shadow right here. If you can see my mouse, we have this shadow right here. So we need to put the shadow, and also we have another one here which is white. So I'll go to elements. I mean, just search for anything, shadow. I'll click that. Okay, so we have pro. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here. to reduce a little bit. Okay, great. And maybe we want to reduce again. Okay, just want to place it okay. So we have another one right here. I'll go back there, then I'm going to select this. Okay, I'm not sure this is it, but I'm just gonna go ahead with that. Oh, let's delete it and let's try this. Oh, still the same thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with this one. So you can basically change the color by clicking here and click the color. Okay, so I'm going to increase that a little bit right here. Then I will click, I'll say layer, send backward again, send backward again, and of course you can use command and open square brackets. And I can assume if you're on Windows, you can just do Control and open square bracket. So I'll keep on doing that. Do it again. Okay, so we have something now. Okay, so we're pretty much done, and we need to the other side here we have contact us and we have those informations. So basically I'm going to go to text, add a text box that says contact us. We drag it here and we're gonna want to style that. I'll give it Monserrate, which is the font that I'm using here. Monserrate, and also we just want the font size to be a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's it. We want to make it bold. Here we're good. We're there now, and we want it to come down a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, the ruler is telling me that this is position at the middle, horizontally. So this is the center. Okay, so we're just gonna make a duplicate, and don't forget we want everything to start from here, so we should definitely do the same thing for this one. Okay, so for all this I'm going to make the font size to be smaller. Use 14, remove the bold, and this is gonna be our phone number +1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 10. This is way too much. I don't know your phone number, but okay, like this. Okay, so we want to make a duplicate, and we want to, you can see the ruler that is telling me that this is well positioned, and I'm gonna make it left so that I can easily type. So I can just say www.coachingwithbed.com. Okay, and also lastly we have, I did something, I moved this, then I can easily click undo at the top here. Undo is going to take the action back. I can duplicate this and come here. Yeah, I think we have, so you can see that it's telling you the spacing between the items. So we have 76 there. I can say 107, anywhere, world, let me just say out, of course. Okay, so what I can do here, I can select the two by using shift and clicking on them. I can click on group, then I can shift again, click on the background here, and sort of align that. So if I click on position and I can say to the center, now you can see that we now have these guys at the center of our background, and that is basically all, guys. Before you go, ensure you subscribe to my channel to get more free tutorials like this.